In statistics, we're really worried about the distribution of a variable. And we're going to actually break this into three different ways. We're going to look at it through a graph. We're going to look at it numerically as a number. And we're actually also going to look at it as a model. So what we're concentrating on in Chapter 4 is the graphical representation, the picture. So when we want to picture what we call the qualitative data, the qualities about something, and remember they can be numbers, but there's really no order to those numbers, and I have no mathematical operations that apply, we are going to look at those in two different ways. We have pie charts, sometimes called a circle graph, and we have bar graphs. So in a circle graph, we look at these as a percentage. In order to compare, we need to look at things as a percentage. If I'm trying to compare two items, and maybe it's with the population, and maybe it's the number of dropouts, if I say I have 5 dropouts in Polson and 3 dropouts in Ronan, I don't know that Polson has a smaller dropout rate than Ronan because I haven't looked at it as a percent of their overall population. So we must be in percents. Recall about a circle, there are 360 degrees. So if I have 25% of the circle, I have 1/4, which is a 90-degree angle. If I have 50% of the circle, that's 1/2, and that's a 180-degree or a straight line. So here's 50%. Here would be 25% and 25%. So I'm sure you've seen circle graphs before, and we just divide them into their percentages. But we need to make sure that they are in percents and they total 100%. Everyone is defined to be in that circle. When we look at bar graphs, each quantity is represented on a bar. So I might have female and I might have male, and we're going to draw a bar. And things about these bars that you need to make sure is that they are equally spaced and they are of equal width. We don't want to deceive the viewer by changing the width of one and making it look like it contains more. We also want to label the axes that goes up and down the y. So maybe this is 10 and this line up here is 20. Now what we need to make sure is that we understand there is no order. We can't say that one female is more important than male or vice versa. So the way they're setting on this axis down here, I happen to put females first. I could have rearranged them and they would have been equally correct. So you need to make sure when you view that you're not trying to view order there. You're just trying to see how many are in each category. Notice this one's not based on percents, where the circle graph, the one that we did earlier, is in percentages.